Hello, Taurus. This is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here for a reading for the month of August for you, Taurus. It is a general reading. Then, in about 10 days, 2 weeks, I'll come out with the moon love readings. First, I'm going to start with this Oracle deck, the Lenormand, as focus, a couple of cards, then use the tarot and my Vera Sibila. I'll be showing you those later. Okay. Uh, Look. Ooh, you've got really interesting businesses on the brink. You're very interested in the work that you do. Not only interested in, you want to become a partner with someone. Now, I'm seeing this as work related. We've got here the ring, we've got the fish, and we have the stork. And it's someone very close to you, someone who you will be seeing again. Now, let me venture to say how this could play out, Taurus. This is as if you have a brother or a sister and they live in another state or another country, and in the month of August you'll be seeing them again, for example. And you're both working, you're both very different. All brothers and sisters are so different. Ask any mother. And however, they ask you, hey, uh, Dan, I was thinking, why don't we start a project together? Make some side money. Something, well, you've always been interested in the environment, right? What about if we do this and this? And they put these seeds, they plant these seeds in your mind, and you start talking about it. And so it's somebody close to home or someone that you feel are like your brother and sister, or they're part of your tribe. Let's take a look. Okay. Now, what I'm looking at here, the really interesting. All right, now, there is a side to this story, a new project together with a sibling or a friend or someone who's very close to home. You're a bit of afraid because there may be some risk involved, a bit of money that needs to go out. But again, in Italian, they say "chi non risica non rosica." If you don't risk, you get the rewards. But here I'm seeing it as someone, and it may be a female figure, sort of a how can I put it? An older woman, which could be a sister, an older sister to you, or it could be a mom or an aunt or someone in your family, calms you down about that and sort of coaches you into the idea. But there still is uncertainty on your part, and you may be involved with an air sign. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, one of these. I'm seeing this, well, it could be a water sign as well, the Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm seeing that this is prominent. However, the role of this air sign person is to be an antagonist, is to be a sparring partner, not necessarily negative, Taurus. What their role is to make you, go over all of the important facts, read between the lines, and make sure you know what the story is all about, what the proposal is going to be about. Now, we do have this lovely page of coins, and I didn't show you all the cards, but I will later on. We have this beautiful Queen of Cups, gorgeous, and then we have the Queen of um, Swords. But before that, we've got both the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Now, what I'm looking at, though, the development here with this page is an opening, a spiritual opening, something that you're not used to doing, Taurus. It's as if you're going to start thinking of new types of activities for yourself, not necessarily, apart from this proposal that was mentioned, um, activities that could be a hobby, a true hobby, taking up massage techniques, taking up shatsu, or something of this nature. But it was going to come, it's like this new idea, this new activity has a strong spiritual base, as if you'll be starting to work with people's auras, hands-on healing, and it's a pranotherapy type, is what it's called, parallel or pranotherapy, and which is for you, I have to say, Taurus, will bring you unbridled success if you have never thought of it before. Working with your hands and working with hands-on techniques, any type, from any spiritual background, using the actual energy, not only the heat, but the energy from your hands, is something you should consider seriously, because this is what will make you rise from your ashes with this Four of Coins. Why do I say that? I say that because what you're doing currently, the type of work that you're doing currently is fine. You've chosen it. For those of you who do have a job, this is something you know very well, okay? And you were born into this world, Taurus, thinking, okay, I want to own my own business as you know, at the age of 5, the age of 10, nobody, I don't want any bosses, okay? Well, what we're looking at here is a key to something that will supplement your um, your earnings as a stepping stone to when you do become your own boss. Okay. Now, let me. I was going to say dial, as if dialing a phone. Who dials phones anymore? That's right. I just thought about it. Are there still phones with dials? Jeez. Okay. All right. So I'll be putting cards all around the spread on all of the tarot cards. Put them in the order they come out. All right. Now, what is the fear all about? All right. The fear is, well, there's something to do with you not being able to spend as much time as you like with a person, a specific person. It could be a family member, could be um, someone you work with, someone that you could learn from as well. You feel that the person who currently lives with you or with whom you are attached, even if you don't live with them, you feel that you both have the same ideas and you both would like to explore something that's different, working on your strengths. For example, perhaps your companion is not very satisfied with their job, but they know that they have an inherent strength. For example, they know that they're highly psychic. They know, things of this nature, because it's around a spiritual type activity. I'm looking at it. And the fear that you have is that you're not spending enough time with them to actually talk about those kinds of things. Of course, August, you may be thinking of taking a trip. Not for everyone, depends on what hemisphere you're in. It may not be a vacation month. But what I'm looking at is that you do take time even away from work, but not enough for yourself. What you really would like to do is spend more time and talk about life. Where are we going? What are we doing? Is life just buying furniture? Is it just buying a mattress? Is it just buying a car? Let's talk about this. And there's going to be a lot of talk there, because for those of you who are in childbearing ages, that notion of having a child will be coming up. Why do I say that? Because we have the stork right as a focus card. Anyway, so let's get back to potential water signs in your life. Now, those of you who have a relationship with a water sign, or who have an older member of the family, like an older sibling, a mother, an aunt, who helps you try to get through your making plans with someone, I'm seeing this as only a one-way communication with you. This is not a general topic. This is not something brought to the dinner table. This is not something that this person tells the entire family about. Okay, so you've got plans. You have ideas about making plans, and people are coming to you with a plan. So you have two potential things going on. You're extending yourself, and you're going to be very successful in birthing an idea that has to do with using your hands energetically. Woo! Some serious stuff here, Taurus. We got some serious stuff. All right, now, you being a bit afraid of, how can I put it? On the one hand, I just mentioned you wanted to spend more time with a person that you don't have enough time to spend with. On the other, at the same time, you feel that you are not spending enough time with people in your working environment that could move you along in these directions. Beware of a female not having your back. All right, and I'm seeing this in the work environment, especially. There is a bit of sadness about looking back, sort of nostalgia, looking back at the way we were. Don't you remember when we first met? Wasn't it beautiful then, when all we thought about is finding a car to, spend some time with, because we didn't have any place to stay. So this is a month, especially when you break away and you have time on vacation, or a long weekend, or even just a day at the beach or in the mountains. You're going to start thinking about that. And so I get the impression, Taurus, so far, that this is a month that is moving in a direction of maturity, no matter how old you are, but the mature nature of what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, who you want to do that, and your ideas, very clear ideas of how how you would like your life to look like in the future. Now, the person that you are involved with, that could be an air sign, we said Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or someone who seems to condition you on the job. I'm looking that there is communication, and it looks like, to tell you the truth, it looks like it's this female communication that is going to put you off course in your work. Now, the card of hope here is has appeared in this three card when I pull these three cards, and what it talks about is you hoping to clarify with that woman what her role was in uh, setting you off balance and getting you potentially in trouble on the job. Now, the notion of news coming toward you, ideas of work, new ideas of work here, you are almost afraid that it is not going to happen ever in your life. But as soon as you start getting communication from that immediate family person or a tribe person, or the idea of working with your hands, then you see that those things change. Here we have the success with working with energy, energetically, Taurus. Um, I'm seeing a very bright future here for the beginning of something new that will actually make it possible for you, Taurus, to, if you're not already engaged or married, to take it to the next step level. Now I have these two cards over your rising from your ashes, and I have you as very thoughtful of the process of taking it to the next level. If you're not currently married, you may want to put a ring on that person's hand or get a ring. And because you feel that this month, especially if you're going on vacation, I'm going to come out of this month brand new, you think to yourself. Let me crown the readings with runes. Let's see what that comes out for you, Taurus. Let me see. Let me see. I feel very Russian tonight. I feel Russian tonight. In a past life, I was Russian. I know that for a fact, as I was German as well. Look, I'm seeing the communication. All right, this is Anzu's Merkstave, and Anzu's in this position talks about you having to go out of your way to ask people for advice. And it doesn't it's as if you don't see the writing on the wall, you don't get the signals, you're not hearing your guides, and you have to ask. Put yourself, Taurus, in that position of opening your mouth and asking for help. Then I've got a Peridro, also Merc stave, and that is usually magic, and mystical rune. And here too, secrets will not emerge, but you will have surprises in August. We've got beautiful Gifu here. Now, Gifu is a gift, it's a partnership, and we talked about that. And it's an important development in some form of a relationship. And I'm seeing it especially with the person who offers you some kind of plan or project, business related. I have here Isa, which means a cooling down. Something is put on hold. It's as if you don't want to make the decision in August and you say, let me think about it. Then we've got Rido here. Rido is travel, movement. This is a journeying room. You do go places somewhere in the month of August. And however, it's also a very good time, the month of August, Rido tells us, to negotiate. If there's money on the table, negotiate. How much do I get? How much do you get? Now we've got tier, victory, and competition. All right, so this person in the family or in your tribe didn't go to others, they came to you with a very sound proposal, and that is a victory in itself. You're extremely motivated, and there are the beginnings of an increase of money here for you. Also, I've got Wunyo. Wunyo, beautiful Wunyo, speaks of joy and happiness. This is a positive outcome. This is success, as especially involving affections. This person from the family or your close tribe. Then I've got A Watts. A Watts here is a very protective rune. If you have to risk the month of August because it is a good time. Then I've got Kinox. Now, Kinox is Merc Stave, and usually Kinox is a strong, warm fire. But I see you, Taurus, as being more calculated in the month of August, and I see you as not opening up, but thinking about starting something new. Wow, lots of things going on for you, Taurus. Tons, tons, tons. I do hope this was help to you. This is a general reading. Then in a couple of weeks, I'll come back with a moon love reading for you, Taurus, for the month of August. Stay well. Namaste. And until we read together again, bye bye.